Yeah. So yes, I think a good. Oh, already 54 participants are there. So I'll have some vocabulary and also the reading comprehension. So straight away, I will share.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, can I get 100% scholarship?
100%? I don't think 100% is there. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you are so pretty.
Yeah, what did you say? Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So you can see a passage on the screen.
yes, yes.
Yes. Right. So please read. And then we will, unfortunately, I cannot hide some answers. Okay. Anyway, it will give you some practice. But then later on questions, I will not share the answers. Okay. So start reading. Remember, fast reading. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, just skimming through fast, going to questions, coming back to the passage, and then answering the questions.
Human is progressed by telling stories. Event can result in a variety of stories being told about it.
Yeah.
The craft and creating often determines how other people. Basically, you know the collection of questions.
Yeah, let me mute everyone.
Some stories designed to spread information to people. The storytellers feel their even nature.
Oh, 70 students already.
Rational optimizes arrange the parameters from the course given below. Look at the rational slides. Sensitive, cheerful, as style excessive, maybe MC. Which for the correct answer. Humans because to the pronunciation.
Done, students? Okay. Yes, Sarkar? Oh God. Chat. Okay. Okay. Faraz says it's done. What about others? Okay, yes. Mhm. All right, we'll discuss. Arwa says we are done. I'm sure most of you are done. So yes, what the future holds for us is which stories we hold on to and how we act on them. This is the last line, right? This is about stories and about. Okay, so question number 1, rational optimists. 3 options are given, A, B, C. Look for opportunities, are sensible and cheerful, are selfish and driven. You can find the answer in the yes, second paragraph. Just before, however, the rational optimists however, do not realize. Before this, you will find the answer. Next one is humans become less selfish when they work in solitude group. They listen to frightening stories. Yes. Answer is given, but I hope you got it. Now next question answer, students. I'm going to read out to you. Okay. And then you will choose from them. Okay. Now that listen to the next question. Okay. Practical possibles are the ones who A, are cheerful and careful, B, follow midway path, C, are do-mongers, D, are self-centered. I think let me type it, but that will take so long. Okay, write down these questions. 3, practical possibles are the ones who are A, are cheerful and careful, follow midway path. I think we'll continue with this only. Not possible. That will not be possible. All right. So 3 practical possibles are the ones who are cheerful and carefree, follow midway path, are do-mongers, are self-centered. Where do you find this answer? Practical possibles. Okay. Last few lines, if you see, this aspect in storytelling is considered by the practical possibles who sit between those who say all is fine and cheerful and be individualistic in your approach to a successful future, and those who ordain pessimism and fear that we are doomed. So you see, they talk about, they sit between those. Now there are two. The between mean that there are two. So the practical possibles sit between those who say all is fine and cheerful, right? And the other group which says that they have fear and they are pessimistic and they are doomed. So they sit between optimistic and pessimistic people. So that's why we can conclude, we can assume, or we can infer that practical possibles follow midway path between optimistic and between pessimistic. I hope that's clear. Okay. Yeah. Now, the next question is storytelling is, there are 4 options. The essence of what makes us human, and art is science in our genes. Okay, you have all got the shot, no? You have all taken the screenshot. Yes, so I can scroll down. Right. Storytelling is what? A science, art in our genes, or the essence of what makes us human. Yes, of course, it is a human beings progress by telling stories. This line itself gives away the answer. I hope many of you got it right. Let me check. Okay, I'll do that. Huh? Our knowledge is a collection of what? Some important stories, all stories that we have heard during our lifetime, some stories that we remember, a few stories that survive. Our knowledge is a collection of, 2 options are given, A, B, some important stories, all stories that we have heard. Option 3, some stories that we remember. D, a few stories that survive. 4th line, you got it? How many of you? Let me check. 4th line of the first paragraph. Yes. Good, good, good. Yes. Absolutely right. You are getting it right. Few stories that survive. That is option D. Yeah. And the first line, few stories that survive. Last few lines, you will get the answer. And right. We collectively, last line of the first paragraph, on which stories we collectively choose to survive. Okay. How the future will turn out to be depends upon the stories. How the future will turn out to be depends upon the stories designed to make prophecy we collectively choose to believe in, which are repeatedly narrated, designed to spread fear and tension. So the obvious answer is, let me see, B, B, B. Yes, it's there. But where do you find it? Where in the passage you find the answer? Last line of the first paragraph again. How the future will turn out depends possibly largely on the stories we collectively choose. These are quite easy ones, I'm sure. Okay. So how have you all done? Right. I know every question, every answer is highlighted. So there's nothing much you can do. Okay, I'm sharing the next paragraph. Next, passage. Okay, let me see which one is better. Okay, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and start reading. Everyone, take the screenshot of the passage and start reading. Yes, Arva, your wish is quite good. In exam also, they were highlight. You never know. It can happen. Okay, okay. I will share the first passage screenshot also. Everyone has taken the screenshot of this one. It's an interesting one. Okay. Yeah. Start reading and understand. Student, I just stop sharing. There's a reason. I need to take the screenshot of all those who are present. So please you carry on reading. I'll come back in a minute. Okay, you've got one question, right? Okay. So what was the 8th edition of the Water World Forum was concerned with? Present and future of mankind. I'm reading out the questions. Present and future of the mankind. B, the issue of high tidal waves. C, the power of water. D, the role of civil society in solving water related. Or you find the answer in the text. You write your own answer. I will not give you the options. Yes. Question? Question is there in chat. Oh no. Yeah, this is the passage. Future and present of mankind. No. No. Very easy. Read the third line. Okay, the next question I'm writing. Not sharing water. Read. Not sharing water. Okay, the next question is, I'll see if I can scroll down. Yes, power of water. Right, the answer is power of water. The deliberations on the theme sharing water should facilitate what? So we will try to understand, where the answer is. I have got with me. Deliberation on the theme sharing water should facilitate what? Deliberation means explanations. Theme was sharing water, right? Everybody knows what was the theme? Sharing water. Put forth a political declaration. Here would play a decisive in the sustainable development of anyone got the correct answer? I mean, it's given here, but the explanation. It's there in front of you. Deliberations on the theme, sharing water should facilitate. Last line of the first paragraph. Yes, very good. Saurav Kumar has given the correct answer. Where did you find it? First para, last line. Absolutely correct. Yes. Deliberations here would play a decisive role in the periodic assessment of the sustainable development. So regular evaluation and sustainable development. That's where you see, answer is already given, but your task is to find where you can find it in the passage. That's what I'm going to ask. Where did you find it? Okay, next question. The institutional framework of Brazil for water management. Now, there are 4 options. What it does: promotes bilateral collaboration, provides for multi-stakeholder participation, consists of regional river bonds, addresses legal dimensions of water sharing. Where in the passage you will find it? Institutional framework of Brazil for water management. It's given in the which line? Let me see. Yes, second paragraph, second line, second paragraph, second line, based on the principle of multi-stakeholder participation. Correct. Second paragraph, first or second? Yes. First and second line, both. Yes, you can say. Very good, Kumar, Ogalu, and everyone. Yes. Himmat, Kumar, Madhusia. Right. Absolutely right. Yes. So at least you get some idea. All right. Next, what would be of high priority to both New Delhi and Brasilia as regards river water? Where will you find? I think some of you have already given the answer. Yes. Second to last paragraph. Yes. Last but one paragraph, fourth paragraph, second line. Right, right. Yes. Fourth paragraph. Fourth paragraph. Yes, yes. Very good. Second line. Right, right, right. So you can see for both New Delhi and Brasilia, adequate treatment of industrial wastewater, the fight against contamination of riverbeds, and assistance to drought-affected areas are high priorities. So here in the option, yes, absolutely right. Second line, fourth paragraph. You have fight against contamination. Proposing water global common, no, common. Sharing water, not India and Brazil. Development of large water resources. Yes, so the only correct one. Last one, the main focus of the passage is on let's say you get the general idea. This is a general idea question, not no, I'm sorry, the main idea question. So what is the main idea of the paragraph of the passage? Resolution of water conflicts? No, it does not talk about it. Let me see the answers. Yes, to the conclusion. So it's the main idea. So what is the main idea? What is the idea of the passage? We never know where it talks about water conflict resolution, encouraging bilateral cooperation. We don't come to know of that. Yes. The river interlinking, nowhere this has been mentioned. So obviously the correct answer would be C, management of water as a valuable resource. So here, students, you see the main idea question where you can try elimination process. It was very easy. All of you should have got it right, would have got it right. Okay. Main idea is proper use of water. That is the management of water. How we will achieve that? Through the management, because that's they've given in the option. It's there on the screen. Okay. Question number 16. So proper use of water means management of water as a valuable resource. Correct. You're right. Main idea was proper use of water. Right. Okay. So now we'll switch to the other vocabulary part. Right. Are you able to see my screen? Yeah. Okay. This thing has come. Verbal comprehension, right? Yes. This we have already done. This passage was done earlier. So we will not do any more reading comprehension. Yes. We come to enough of reading comprehension for today. Now, come to question number 11. Okay, 11 to 5 directions. Choose the correct meaning of idioms given and underline in the sentence. I hope everybody is able to. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we are doing idiom. So your question paper will mainly consist of reading comprehension, vocabulary, idioms, etc. Very few questions, if at all, on verbal logic. Right. So you can relax a bit, because next session I will be doing last year's last year's question paper with you all. We will do the entire, then you will come to know. Okay. Sumit had to look high and low before he could find his scooter key. Answer, please. Yes, high and low. That means he was searching for his key everywhere. So remember, the idiom is high and low, which means everywhere. That's correct. Many of you got it right, so well done. You may rush pillar to post, but you stand no chance of getting work done till you pay bribe. Now, pillar to post. Any idea? I'm sure you will be able to guess it. That means run everywhere, be very busy, rush in all directions and suffer harassment, go to all post boxes and post offices, go to many offices and post letters. So what will be the correct answer? Yes. Right. Absolutely right. 2. Let's see if it is 2. It should be 2. Yes. Rush in all directions and suffer harassment. We should guard against our green-eyed friends. Now, what is green color associated with? Any idea? Green color. Like he turned green. Yes, jealousy. Right. Jealousy, envy. Sharon, correct. Yes. So green-eyed friends. So now it will be very simple for you to get the answer. Green is the color of jealousy. So that means jealous friends. We should guard against our jealous friends. So answer option number 3. The present syllabus leaves little elbow room for teachers to be innovative. Little elbow room. When you, oh, let me start my video. I'm sorry. Yeah. You see, when you spread your hands like this, if yes, you this way, you take less space, right? You need less space. But when you want to spread your hands like this, elbow, elbow takes extra space. It requires extra space. Now, the present syllabus leaves very little elbow room. Room for elbow or space or ground or freedom. Already you have given the answers. So that's good. Yes, space. Elbow room. Room means space. Remember, room has, there's one is like a room, bedroom and study room, but room also means space. Oh, there is no room for this big box here. That means there is no space. Leave some room for the latecomers. People who come late, leave some room. That means leave some space. So obviously, elbow room would mean, oh, sorry, not, yeah, right. In this case, it will be freedom. I'm so sorry. Yes. In this case, this sentence, it will mean freedom, not space. Because space we mean when we physical. Freedom means that very little elbow room, or free, or I would even say scope. Scope is a better word than freedom. Leaves very little scope for teachers to be innovative. That's why I got it a little, confused. Scope is a better word, okay? Not freedom. They are free, but there is no scope to do. So the answer is freedom. Okay. Question number 15. The politician was able to sway the mob with the gift of the gab. Fluency of speech, abundance of promise. Any idea? Gift of the gab? Right. Yes, many of you have already given. Correct. Yes, Sharon, that's right. Yes. No, it's Debbie, correct. Yes, Dilkusha, right. Yes. Right. So although I've not shown you all the options, but many of you have got right. Gift of the gab means fluency of speech. People who can speak well and speak fast. Gift of the gab, or good speakers, not even fluency, impressive speakers. Some people just achieve success through gift of the gab. That means they talk their way to success. Now, in this, there is an error somewhere. In these questions, a part of sentence has errors and the other parts have none. Find out which part has error. How I wish it had been me whom you had chosen and not she. See where the error lies. Right. Got it? Let me see. I'm sorry. I got little. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. 4. It had been me whom you had chosen and not whom you had chosen is correct. How I wish is also correct. Right. And not she, iconic Eddie. Yes, you got it. Right. 4. And not she, it should be and not her. Correct. Dilkushan. Yes. Okay. So you see, we have to maintain the consistency. It had been me whom you had chosen and not like how when you if you make a sentence, I chose her or I chose she. I chose her. She chose me. You chose me. So that's how. Okay. We go to the next question. She is one of those persons whom I'm sure always do their best even in the most difficult times. The error lies here only. So select which one, 1, 2, or 3. She is one of those persons whom I'm sure always do their best. No. Which one are you? Yes, whom I'm sure. Not 4. The error, where the error lies, okay? You have to pick out that part where the error is. Right? 2 is the correct answer. Because she is one of those persons who do their best or whom do they do their best. So whom always do their best or who? See, this is how you should check. Leave, I am sure. I am sure is additional, phrase. Even if you don't say, it's okay. So leave that now and you continue. She is one of those whom always do their best. Does not sound correct. So who? Yes. Who always do their best. Yes. So it's to who always do their best, even in the most trying circumstances. So answer is in 2. I will not be able. I am given so many work to do at the same time. Okay, we have got the answer. So what is the problem in so many work? What should it be? No. Right. So much work. Ummeed, so much work or so many jobs. You can, because work is not countable. Listen to me carefully. Work is not countable, right? So when for non-uncountable nouns and pronouns, we use much. Like you can't say, I had many soups. I had much soup. I had lot of soup. Work is not, but jobs are countable. So either it should be, I'm given so many jobs to do at the same time, or I am given so much work to do all the time. Okay. So the answer, that was the problem. A body of volunteers has been organized to help faculty in their attempt to raise funds. Yes, Anthony, that's incorrect, no? Manisu? Yes. Now tell me, what is the problem here? We know that at the mistake lies in the fourth part. A body of volunteers. What is the subject? Right. Subject is a body of volunteers. So students, here I will just stop and explain few things. So listen to me carefully. This is called subject and verb agreement. A sentence has a subject. Now, the remaining sentence should be in agreement with the subject. So agreement can be noun, pronoun. If there is a noun in the subject, then we should use correct pronoun. Like if it is masculine, then masculine pronoun. He, him, his. Feminine, she, her, etc. Plural, then it should be a plural pronoun. Like people, then they. Children, they. Right. And then there is subject verb agreement. The subject is singular, the verb should be singular. Right. Now the singular subjects are all abstract nouns are singular. Like honesty, bravery, all collective nouns are singular. A group, a class, a body, a team. Right. So they should have singular subjects, which are is, was, has, does. Now in this, what is the subject? Right. Sharon, you get it bang on. And you have also used the correct its. ITS without the apostrophe. So that's well done. Right. Yes, the problem in the part 4 of the sentence is a body of volunteers. It is a singular noun, a body. Okay. So in the last, there is a plural pronoun. As I said, it's a plural pronoun, but a body is a singular noun. There should be a singular pronoun, but we can't say his because body is not, it's a group. Okay. It's neither male, female. So it has to be non-living, category, inanimated things, and singular of there would be its. ITS continuous, what Sharon has written, the way Sharon has written, not IT with apostrophe. That is the short form of it is. Okay. So absolutely right. 4, in its attempt to raise funds. A person I met in the theater was the playwright himself. We know the error lies in part 1. But what is the error? Right. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Perfect. The person. Because you are talking about a specific person. So we can't say a person, A means any. But you are talking about that particular person, that specific person. So it has to be definite article. A, N are indefinite articles. The is a definite article. So instead of a person, it should be the person I met. Now we have different type of questions. Directions to 21 to 25. Out of the 4 given alternatives, choose the one which expresses the meaning of the given word. Exceed. Any idea what this word means? Exceed. No? Okay. Beyond something. Beyond something, the spellings are different, my dear. Those are EXCEED. Like don't exceed the speed limit. That is going beyond. You are right. But these are homophones. They sound the same, but spellings are different and the meaning are right. Agree. Sharon, you are right. Exceed means to agree, to agree, to give in. Absolutely right. Yes, that exceed is going beyond, right? So now it's obvious. Let's see. Consent, assess, access, proceed. Now which one? Which is a synonym for agree? Consent. Right, Umeed and Sharon, Rajkumar, Johnny. Consent. To give consent means to agree. And agree means, exceed means to agree or to like conceded the demands. Kritika Chaudhary, yes, Arwa. Consent, Mumanga, right? Good, good, Himmat. Everyone, well done. Ramita, Biba. Okay, great. So we'll proceed further. Yes, Tonya, why not proceed? No, Tonya. Proceed means to go ahead. Okay, proceed. That means go ahead, go further. But accede means to agree, to consent. Consent means. Yes, Tonya, I hope that's clear. Obsession. The next word is obsession. Anyone? Idea what it means? Obsession. Yeah, we all understand. Yes. Preoccupy is very good. Too much love for something. Absolutely right. When you're obsessed with something. Yes, Paloma. You raised hand. Tell me. Too much. Addiction. Like it's absolutely right. It's like an addiction. Like he's obsessed with the cell phone. Addiction. She's obsessed with the clothes. Like an addiction to clothes. Correct. Very good. So let's see the options now. Preoccupation, frustration, dejection, suspicion. If you didn't understand, yes, Kritika, Tenuri, everyone, right? It's, yeah, Abdul Basit, Abdullah, preoccupation, Umid, Chelsea, essay, absolutely right. And also see, try, yes, Anthony, Rajkumar, BC, good. Now, also if you see, yes, you can try elimination method. Students, I'm telling you, it's a wonderful method. Many times you will be able to guess the correct answer simply by eliminating the other options. Like preoccupation, okay, possible. Frustration, no, because frustration and dejection mean the same. So they can't be two. Suspicion, trying to, be suspect. So that also can be eliminated. Then the correct answer would be quiver. Any idea what quiver means? Right, Dennis. Yes, you. Yes, yes, Abdullah. Right. Tremble. Shake. Absolutely right, Dominic. Yes. Sandra. Yes, tremble. Okay. Okay. Can you see the correct option? No. 4 is correct. That means you are able to see all the options. I thought you were not able to see all the options. Right. Quiver means to tremble, to shake. Now quarrel, no. Waver, no. Quicken, it's tremble. Synopsis. The next word is synopsis. Yes, Sharon, ma'am. Okay, okay. Right, you're talking to Sharon. Any idea? Synopsis? Synopsis of the chapter, of the lecture. Please prepare synopsis of the lecture. Any idea? Right? Overview, guides, syllabus. Are you giving me the meanings or you are asking something? Preview. Right, Tonya, you get it bang on. It's summary. Yes, yes, Augustine. A short description of something. Right, brief. Absolutely right. Synopsis means summary, not preview, not discussion, not report. It's summary. Somber. We are doing synonyms, no? Right? We are doing synonyms. Yes. So somber. Yes. Yes. Sad, sketchy about something. Gloomy. Gloomy. Yeah. Let's see the option. There may be two similar meaning. Okay, then what do we do? Gloomy, serious, quiet, and sleepy. Yes, somber would be gloomy. Although, in my opinion, serious is better than gloomy. A somber atmosphere, a serious atmosphere, a gloomy, both are quite close. Right? Yes. So serious is also not too wrong, but they have given the answer. Okay. Out of the 4 given alternatives, choose the word opposite. So antonyms, right? We are now on antonyms. Urban, rustic, rural, civil, domestic. Yes. Urban relates to big cities, and rural, opposite of that is village, which is rural. No, not domestic. It's rural. Not 4. Not 4. Not option number 4. Domestic means home, related to home. But urban is rural. Rustic is also like close, which means unrefined, little crude, rustic behavior. Yes, it's too rural. Abundant. Any idea? Abundant, opposite would be right, Sharon. You have given the correct. Yes, abundant means plenty. All right. And the opposite would be, let's see. Fertile, meager, ample, prolific. Now, out of these, which one? Ample means enough. Fertile means again. I mean, it is not related to the word. Prolific means, one can produce very fast, like a prolific writer. Rabbit is a prolific animal, they reproduce fast, produce or reproduce fast. Now the only word left is meager. And that should be the correct answer. Ample, meager. Right? Meager. Yeah. 2. Meager. Rapid. Everyone knows the meaning of rapid. So opposite would be fixed, freeze, slow, steady. Yes, yes, yes. Too easy. It is slow. So I'm going ahead. Nothing to explain here. Worthy. Worthy. Like he is worthy of a good salary. A deserving. Worthy means a deserving person. I've already given you the answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, unimportant, undeserving, valuable, honorable. So it is undeserved. Worthy is deserving, unworthy, not deserving. Yes. Not unimportant, Nomya. It's undeserving. Unimportant would be important. Important, unimportant, or trivial, or frivolous. But here, worthy is deserving, meritorious, etc. Melancholy. Um, yes. Melancholy. Right, right. You're right. Kritika and Abdul Basit and everyone. Yes, correct. Anthony also. Yeah. Melancholy means sad. The song, melancholy of the song, and opposite would be, it should be cheerful. Option number 2, got it all right. Fill in the blanks with the right word from the options given below. Next type of questions. So these are different types of vocabulary questions. So as I said, reading comprehension and vocabulary. Yes, most of the questions will be based on these two. A government in which all religions are honored? Yes, secular, right? A secular, like India is a secular country, not communist. Communist is a kind of, they are different kind of governances. Communist, socialist, capitalist. But secular, a country in which all religions are honored. A place where government public records are kept is called, yes, you have already got it. It's called an archive, not museum, not cellar, not shelf, archive. Many times you find, some pictures in the newspaper or on TV, and they say from the archives of World History Museum. So where government records are kept, it's called archive. It's an important word. Please remember. Yes. Building where dead bodies are kept for a time is known as, yes, it's a morgue or mortuary. Here it will be mortuary because there's no other, morgue is not there in the options. So it will be option number 4. Study of origin and history of words is called, I have done this before with you. It sounds similar to the study of insects. No. No. Okay, I'll show you the options, but then the answer will come. No, no, my dear. No, no. Anthropology is the study of humans, mankind, study of mankind. Right, Kumar Madhus Shia. It's etymology. Right. Linguistics related to language, verbose, using too much of words, like giving long speeches. Anthology is related to humankind. Etymology is the word. And study of insects is called entomology. So they are little similar. Too much official formality is called too much official formality. This also I've done with you before. Protocols, yes, close to that. Let's see what the options are. Bureaucracy, nepotism, red tapeism, formalism. Yes. You see, now the doubt is between bureaucracy and red tapeism. In my opinion, it should be red tapeism. When too much official formality. Official formality is bureaucracy. Too much official formality is red tapeism. But I don't know, last time also we did this. But the correct answer is red tapeism, not bureaucracy. Like things don't move fast because of red tapeism. Too much of official involvement, official interference involved. Fill in the blanks with suitable word from alternatives given below. Please do 36. Yeah. When something is nearby, we use the preposition at. So it should be, if the book is lying at hand, means it's lying nearby. Option 3. Not on hand, upon hand, in hand. So try elimination method. And you will be able. On, upon means the same. It can't be the lying in hand. In hand means it is in hand. It can't be lying in hand. So you can rule out lying also. Children by the force of habit are attracted. On, with, to, from. Yes. Attracted always, attracted to, or attracted towards. You can use both. But here towards is not there. It's only to. So we will use to. Most of the family members dissented the suggestion he made. Yes, Kumar, Rajkumar. Right. It's from, dissented from the suggestion he made. To. Sorry, question number 39. So descended to the from the suggestion. Agreed to the suggestion. Question number 39. During the course of speech, the principal enlarged dash the need of improving college library. Yes. Abdul Basit, you are close. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see the options. Because at, upon, on, around. Now tell me. Yes, Dilkushan, you are right. Yes. 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 It's upon. Like they emphasized upon the need for a better library. So it's upon. There is no need, no limit to wants of man, of wants of man, for wants of man, in wants man. Yes, like there's no limit to. We always use to. There is no end to this solution. Sorry, there is no end to this problem. There is no limit to man's greed. There is no access to that room. So how see to is used in different situations, in different this thing. So it's to. Yes, it's two. Yeah, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Yes, Ogalau Ra. Absolutely right. Good sentence. There's no limit. Sky is the limit. There's no limit to what a person can achieve. Yes. Okay. So with that, we come to the end of this, because now that is quantitative aptitude, and I don't have any idea what it means. Oh no. Okay, all of you are still there? Yeah, yeah. I've closed the shared window. Yes, but you are still there. Okay. Let me do something more with you, with not with screen sharing, without sharing the screen. Yeah, let me just quickly get the book. I was talking about subject verb agreement. I will explain a few things. I had explained earlier also. So remember, singular subject, singular verb. Similarly, noun and pronoun. We need to be. So I'll quickly ask you some questions. The institute will remain closed between 2 till 3 p.m., 2 up to 3 p.m., 2 and 3 p.m., from 2 to 3 p.m. Which is the correct one? Listen, from would have been correct if there was no between. When we use between, we use and. Like the institute will remain open between 2 and 3 p.m. or from 2 to 3 p.m. Always remember, when we use this preposition between, we use and. Like there's no difference between what? There's no difference between between hunger and starvation, right? So always use and. On his arrival, the spectators greeted him. At his arrival, with his arrival, in his arrival. Yes, there's no difference between sleep and meditation. Very good. Yes, always on his arrival, on someone's arrival. On arrival, you will be met by a person. Now, bread and butter is a good breakfast, or bread and butter are good breakfast. Yes, correct. Because you see, bread and butter, it represents one single idea, that is breakfast. So the verb is coming with breakfast, not with bread and butter. With time, money, and distance, we always use singular verb. Like 800, 2 kilometers is not much distance, not are much or much distance, because we are talking about distance, right? 2 hours is a short time, not hour, not 2 hours are a short time. 10 rupees are a, no, sorry, okay, 1,000, whatever, $100 are a big sum, or $100 is a big sum. $100 is a big sum. We are talking about the sum. Yes, is big sum, is big sum. So remember this rule, right? Now, when one should believe in himself, herself, oneself, or themselves. One should believe in herself, himself, oneself, or themselves. Right. You see, one pronoun, one is used, it is always repeated. We cannot use feminine or masculine pronoun like his or her. One is universal. So one should have belief in oneself. One should have belief in oneself. Remember this rule, in oneself. Now, the doctor, as well as his patients, is happy or are happy? Listen, when we say the doctor as well as, that means the doctor is the subject. The doctor with the patient is happy. The doctor along, but only when we use with and, then it becomes plural. The doctor and the patient are happy, but the doctor as well as his patient is happy. The doctor including the patient is happy. The doctor along with the patient is happy. The doctor with the patient is happy. So is the, now tell me, the general as well as his soldiers are dead or is dead? The general and his soldiers is dead, right? Yes. But the general and his soldiers are dead or is dead? The general and his soldiers, yes, are dead. Because when you join two subjects using this conjunction and, it becomes plural. Otherwise, it remains singular. Okay. The doctor has prohibited him to take sugar. or the doctor has prohibited him from taking sugar. Yes. Yes, all of you who are writing from. Because when we say the doctor has prohibited him to take sugar, we should say the doctor has advised him not to take sugar. But when we say use the word prohibited, it is always from. Prohibited from entering the house, prohibited from, speaking in the class. It's always fixed preposition. Yes. The peacock is one of the most, okay. So you see, there are some verbs they are like prohibited, banned. He was banned from entering the office. He was prohibited from entering the office. You understand? So there are fixed preposition with these. Is that clear? Shouldn't? Yeah. Yes, like abstain from. One must abstain from drinking alcohol, or what is this? Yes, like abstain from, prohibited from. Um, Hesitate. It's not from. Is he hesitated in answering? If you use in with hesitate, then it will be answering, ing. Or he hesitated to answer. Yes, both are correct. Hesitated to, but hesitated in a different context. It is. So these are like abide by. We must abide by the rules. We must follow rules. We must abide by the rules. Always abide by. Against. He was speaking against the practice of dowry. Against. Also, like, there were only 20 students against 30. That means there were supposed to be 30, but there were only 20. He scored 30 marks against 40. That means 40 marks could be scored, but he only scored 20 marks. So that is against. Now, chair's legs are broken, or the chair's legs are broken, or the legs of the chair are broken. Which is correct? She was leaning against the wall, right? The legs of the chair are broken, or the chair's legs are broken. Okay, I've reversed the order. Right, the legs of the chair. We don't use apostrophe s with non-living inanimated things. Like you can't say, no, the name of my college is correct. You can't say my college's name is, this road's name is. No, the name of this road, the name of this tree, the legs of the chair, the color of the car. You can't say the car's color is red. No, the color of the car is red. Because for non-living things, we don't use apostrophe s. Is that clear? Yes. The legs of the chair, right. The legs of chair. Right. You can avoid using the again. So Raj, you're right. The legs of chair are broken. All right, just quickly fill in the blanks. We arrived in this city 30 years dash ago, before, by. Yes, we arrived in this city 30 years ago. Now, what is the difference? How difference and before? You know, what is the difference between ago and before? Why we can't say before, 30 years before? Now, when we use before, there is some uh, how do you say, like there's a sequence of things, event. Something happens before something. Then we use before. Like we arrived in this city before you did, before you arrived. This is correct. We arrived in this city before you arrived here. But we arrived in this city, I want to mention 30 years back, then we will use ago. So before has, like I came before you. Yeah, but I came 2 hours back. I came 30 minutes back. But when there is a sequence of two things happening, then only we use before. Think before you speak. That means the action of thinking should happen before the action of speaking. So the students, that is the difference. You must, once you understand the difference, then you will not make any mistake while using these words. The patient had died before the doctor arrived, but the patient died 2 hours ago, 3 hours back. Then it's correct. But when then we want to say two actions, then we use before. Sorry. India had become a free country before I was born. India became a free country 75 years ago. Correct. But India became a free country before I was born. So another action. So that's the difference between ago and before. I hope it's clear. That's why before is incorrect. The dog was run over, run on, run above by the car. Yes, run over. That means the car went over the dog. So it's always run over, not run on, run by, etc. Yes. Let Tim do this job. He's really good in it or good at it. Always good at, bad at, not good in, bad in. Like I'm good at English, I'm good at mathematics, not good in English or good at. So it can be like he's good at it. Let him do it, he's good at it, not good in it. Right. So these are, some prepositions. I'm really hard dash cash these days. Can you give me some money? I'm really hard dash cash. Hard on cash, hard at cash, or hard by cash. Yes, like I'm good at what I do. You are right. Yes. OR. I'm hard on cash. Right. Yes. Ramita, Rangu, Rajkumar. I'm hard on cash. I'm held up or I'm held on. I will be late as I'm held up with something, or I'm held on with something. Held up, right. Held up. Something is stopping you. Right. The girl sat beside me or sat besides me. The girl sat besides me or beside me. Very good. Yes. No, beside me. Okay. By the side. Beside means by the side. Besides means in addition to. Besides the teacher, the parents also questioned or something like that. Okay. Besides English, I can also speak so many other languages in addition to, but without S means by the side. The girl sat beside me or by the side of me. Okay. John and I often study together. I and John often study together. Which one? John and I study together or I and John? Right. Always John and I. Like it's good manners, no? To talk about oneself. So we keep I the last priority. You and I will go. My sister and I went to the market. Always I, yes, John and I. Now, if there are like my brother, you, my brother, and I will go to the movie. You, your brother, and I, or your brother, you, and I. Which is correct? You, your brother, and I, or your brother, you, and I. Yeah, I will explain. Yes. No. Your brother, because he's the third person. So your brother, you, and I. So it's third person, second person, first person. See, students, like, okay, his, suppose I take some name. All right. Suppose I say Ankit. Ankit, you, and I is the correct order, because Ankit is the third person who is not present here. So we give maximum importance to that person. So Ankit, you, and I, not you, Ankit, and I. Got it? Yes, 3, 2, 1. Absolutely right. Your brother, you, and I. Yes, Augustine and Rajkumar. Our brother, you, and I. Yes. You see, if the third person, second person, first person. But students, if there is something wrong, there is something bad or negative, then we put ourselves first. See, what a nice rule in English grammar. Like I, you, and he will be punished. If it is punishment, I will put myself first. I, you, and he are wrong. But otherwise, we use third person, second person, first person. He, you, and I are going to the picnic. He, you, and I have all passed the exam. But I, you, and he have failed the exam. Okay. Yes. So that is the order. Always remember, it's you and I, my sister and I, my friend and I, my mother and I, my family and I. Okay. The couple has 2 children or the couple have 2 children. Yes. Yes. Yes, Abdullah, Pranita, you are right. The couple is singular. Family is singular. The family has its own business, not their own business. So the couple has, absolutely right, the couple. But if there are two couples, then we can say both the couples have 2 children each. So, but single is always has, right? Yes, you are right. Leninda, when it is something negative, we start with ourselves. You, and she have been uh, called by the principal for something, wrong, whatever it is, have been accused of cheating in exam. But you and I have been awarded the certificates. Okay. Yeah. Army is singular. All collective nouns are singular. Police, jury, committee. But if they are doing different things, then they become plural. But I think the level will not be so tough. So I don't want to talk about that. Yes. The plurals of, like, I have many information, it's incorrect. I have many furnitures, it's incorrect. I have many news for you, it's incorrect. I have many crises in my life, it's incorrect. So news, information, luggage, we never use them in plural form. They always remain in singular. How to change them into plural will be, I have many pieces of information. I have 3 pieces of luggage. I bought 3 pieces of furniture. I have 2 news items. News is always singular, although there is an S. Like physics is a good subject, not physics are. Economics are, no, economics is. So economics, physics, civics will always be singular. News is always singular. Right. Okay, I think students, time is up, but revised enough. Next session, I would like to do with you the last year's question. Okay, we will solve last year's question paper, this scholarship program. Before that, if you have any questions, you can ask. You can. Yeah, well, Pranita, there are so many books in the market, but why you want to? You do it on the net. Okay. You type the topic and there will be such good examples. Verbal reasoning, I spoke with the people. They said that there'll be very few questions on verbal reasoning. There may not be any, in fact. And I think next coming sessions, definitely I will cover once again verbal logic with you. I'll definitely do that. Okay. Okay, we will do more idioms in the next session. Yes. Okay, you want my WhatsApp? Hold on. But, I remain very busy. So my request to you will be that, if absolutely necessary, you should approach me. So it's India. I don't know. I think it's 9-1. Yeah, plus 9-1. Sorry. Yes. Yes. They are always updated in YouTube, but I don't know how to access. I've not been able to access myself. Bridge English, Jain University Bridge English course, like that. If you type, you will be able to get it. Okay. Right, guys, it's time for me to go. So thank you. Goodbye. Till we meet again. Take care. Be good. And have a great evening. Bye. Yes.